Hello, my lovely wordplay friends. I missed you. I hope you've had an incredible few weeks with Liv and with Chris and the other Chris and with Harula. And I'm so sad that I've missed out on all of the fun that you've been having and all of the exercises and all of the writing and sharing that you've been doing together. It's Rosie here. I'm really glad to be back with you. I'm going to be back for your last session. Oh no! Next week. So I'm excited to see you all online. But until then, here's a video exercise. You should be used to these by now. So it's a little writing exercise today. It's called Silly Sentences. So I have here some words that I wrote out. You can choose any of these words. These are just examples. You could also choose your own one if you want. But here's some of mine to start off. So we've got station, as in train station. Whine. Flea, like a flea on a dog. Forgot or untie. So the first step of this exercise would just be to choose one of these words. And if none of those really excite you, then choose your own word. Jordan, do not choose duck. So a word that sounds a bit funny to you, not too much of a complicated word, quite a simple one. These are some ones that might be quite easy. So that's why I chose them as examples. But if you have a word that's really special to you, then you could also choose that. So once you've chosen your single word, here you'll see I chose wine. Then I had to think about other words that rhyme with wine. What sounds like wine? Well, I'm sure there's hundreds of words, but I came up with design, with lime, good time, line, sunshine, and online. What else can we think of? What other words are there that sound like wine? Doesn't have to rhyme exactly. You can see how lime's got an M instead of an N. How about whine? Whine! With an H, like a whining dog. Or rhyme. Yeah. So you can see why I asked Jordan not to choose duck. But if your word was blob, for example, what rhymes with blob? Gob, like a big mouth. So whatever word you've chosen, I'd like you to come up with a list, as many as you can. 3 or 4 is fine, but however many you can think of that sound a bit like your word. And when you have a nice list, the next stage is to see how any of those words, you don't have to use them all, but pick out a few of them and try and make a sentence. And that will be your silly sentence. So you'll see on the next page of my book, here's one I made earlier. Can you see that? I will design a good time drinking wine in the sunshine. Another example, if your word was shoe, for example, you might have had a list of words underneath your word shoe, like new. What else rhymes with shoe? Hullabaloo. Or true. And the sentence you might end up with at the end, the silly sentence might be, my shoe was new until I stepped in the blue goo. So you could have a few goes at this if you like, but when we meet again online, I'd really love to hear your silly sentence. Well done, guys. Keep going. Really nice to spend this time with you, even though you see me and I can't actually see you. But until then, fist bump. Bye.